Okay, let's talk for a moment here about creating tension in a game as a dungeon master or a storyteller. Sometimes players get upset at the storyteller or the dungeon master when they make things happen. For example, maybe your pet gets stolen, or one of the NPCs that was helping you dies or is abducted. A storyteller has to make the situation tense, or in some way help the adventure move on. If there's no tension and there's nothing to upset the players or put them in danger, then you might as well just enter a cheat code and go into God mode. There's no fun. So a storyteller or a dungeon master has to create tension that may upset the player. But the purpose of that is to put them on an adventure. So for example, if I make an NPC steal a very valuable thing from a player, what I'm trying to get them to do is to then go on an adventure to get that thing back, or find a way to resurrect that thing, or something like that. I'm not trying to pick on the player. And sometimes players think that the storyteller or the dungeon master is picking on them when they do these things. When in reality, from experience, from many years of being a dungeon master and a storyteller, I can sense when the story is getting a bit stale, or they're just doing things that they always do, and I create that tension to push them forward and challenge them, to help their character grow, to get a bit of emotion into them so they're like, oh, I really want to kill that enemy right now. So get angry at the characters in the game, not the dungeon master or storyteller themselves. They're trying to push the story forward. They're trying to challenge your character. They're trying to see what kind of qualities you can bring to a challenge. So remember that next time your dungeon master or storyteller creates a situation that may be difficult for you. They're trying to create a situation that will push you forward and make it more challenging and a bit more of a fun adventure. They're not actually picking on you to make your life difficult. They're creating a difficult situation to make you a stronger character, or to make a bigger adventure. Don't just then go, well, I give up. You took my thing. I'm angry. I'm not going to come anymore. That's not the response you need. The response you need is, awesome, a new adventure. I'm going to try and find a way to stop that from happening, or bring that thing back. So remember that when you're creating that tension. And remember, dungeon masters, when the story's going a bit stale, find what the player loves, what they value the most. Grab it from them somehow, so that they have to go and save it, or grab it, or find a way of curing some kind of curse or something like that. Throw some tension in there at the thing they love the most. Well, that's my 2 cents for today.